Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. Kota Kinabalu is the capital city of the state of Sabah, in Malaysia. It is located on the northwest coast of Borneo Island, facing the South China Sea. Kota Kinabalu is a popular tourist destination, known for its beautiful beaches, tropical rainforests, and Mount Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia. History. The area around Kota Kinabalu has been inhabited for thousands of years. The first recorded European to visit the area was the Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. The British East India Company established a trading post in Kota Kinabalu in 1881, and the city became the capital of British North Borneo in 1888. During World War II, Kota Kinabalu was occupied by the Japanese from 1942 to 1945. After the war, North Borneo became a British Crown colony, and Kota Kinabalu remained the capital. In 1963, North Borneo joined Malaya, Sarawak, and Singapore to form the Federation of Malaysia. Geography. Kota Kinabalu is located on a peninsula at the northern tip of Borneo Island. The city is surrounded by mountains to the east and south, and the South China Sea to the north and west. Mount Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia, is located about 90 kilometers northeast of Kota Kinabalu. Climate. Kota Kinabalu has a tropical climate, with hot and humid weather year-round. The average temperature is around 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The city receives a lot of rainfall, especially during the monsoon season from May to September. People and culture. The population of Kota Kinabalu is around 600,000 people. The majority of the population is Kadozandusun, a native ethnic group of Borneo. Other ethnic groups include Chinese, Malays, and Indians. Kota Kinabalu is a multicultural city, with a rich cultural heritage. The city is home to a variety of museums, temples, mosques, and churches. Kota Kinabalu is also known for its vibrant food scene, with a variety of restaurants serving Malay, Chinese, Indian, and Kadozandusun cuisine. Economy. The economy of Kota Kinabalu is based on tourism, agriculture, and manufacturing. The city is a popular tourist destination, known for its beautiful beaches, tropical rainforests, and Mount Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu is also a major agricultural center, with the production of palm oil, rubber, and cocoa. The city is also home to a number of manufacturing plants, including electronics and food processing factories. Things to do. There are many things to do in Kota Kinabalu, including visiting Mount Kinabalu. Mount Kinabalu is the highest mountain in Southeast Asia and a popular tourist destination. Visitors can hike to the summit of Mount Kinabalu, or take a guided tour. Relaxing on the beach. Kota Kinabalu has many beautiful beaches, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports. Popular beaches include Tanjung Aru Beach, Sutera Harbour Beach, and Lycas Bay Beach. Exploring the rainforest. Kota Kinabalu is surrounded by tropical rainforests, which are home to a variety of plants and animals. Visitors can explore the rainforests on foot, or take a guided tour. Visiting the Mari Mari Cultural Village. The Mari Mari Cultural Village is a theme park that showcases the traditional cultures of the different ethnic groups of Sabah. Visitors can learn about the traditional way of life of the Kadazandusun, Baca, Maraut, and Rungus people. Shopping. Kota Kinabalu has a variety of shopping malls and markets. Visitors can buy handicrafts, souvenirs, and local produce at the markets. Getting to Kota Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu is served by Kota Kinabalu International Airport, which is located about 8 kilometers from the city center. There are direct flights to Kota Kinabalu from many cities in Asia, including Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Taipei. Getting around Kota Kinabalu. The best way to get around Kota Kinabalu is by taxi. Taxis are plentiful and relatively inexpensive. Visitors can also get around by bus, but the bus routes can be confusing. Accommodation. Kota Kinabalu has a variety of accommodation options, from budget hostels to luxury hotels. Visitors can book accommodation online or through a travel agent. Food. Kota Kinabalu has a variety of restaurants serving Malay, Chinese, Indian, and Kazakhstan cuisine. Popular dishes include nasi lemak Malay rice dish, laksa spicy noodle soup. Vocabulary. City. A large and important town. Capital. The city where the government of a country is located. State. A political division of a country. Malaysia. A country in Southeast Asia. Borneo. A large island in Southeast Asia. Island. A piece of land surrounded by water. Coast. The land along the edge of a sea or ocean. Sea. A large body of salt water. Tourist. A person who travels for pleasure. Destination. A place where someone is going to. Beach. A sandy area of land along the coast. Rainforest. A dense forest with a lot of rain. Mountain. A tall landform with steep sides. History. The study of past events. European. A person from Europe. Explorer. A person who travels to unknown places. Trading post. A place where people buy and sell goods. Crown colony. A territory that is directly ruled by the British monarch. Federation. A group of states that have joined together to form a country. Peninsula. A piece of land that is almost surrounded by water on 3 sides. Climate. The weather conditions in a particular place. Temperature. How hot or cold something is. Rainfall. The amount of rain that falls in a particular place. Monsoon. A seasonal wind that brings heavy rain. People. Human beings. Culture. The customs and traditions of a particular group of people. Museum. A building where objects of historical or scientific interest are kept. Temple. A place of worship for Hindus, Buddhists, and Jains. Mosque. A place of worship for Muslims. Church. A place of worship for Christians. Food. The substances that people eat to keep healthy. Economy. The system of producing and distributing goods and services in a country. Tourism. The activity of traveling to a place for pleasure. Agriculture. The practice of growing crops and raising animals. Manufacturing. The process of making goods. Hike. To walk a long distance, especially through the countryside. Summit. The highest point of a mountain. Guided tour. a tour of a place led by a person who knows a lot about it. Relax, to make oneself calm and comfortable. Swim, to move through water using one's arms and legs. Sunbathe, to lie in the sun in order to get a tan. Water sports, sports that are played in or on water. Explore, to travel around a place in order to find out more about it. Theme park, a place of amusement with rides, shows, and attractions based on a particular theme. Traditional, belonging to the past or to a particular culture. Way of life, the way that people live in a particular place. Handicrafts, objects that are made by hand, especially using traditional methods. Souvenirs, objects that are bought as a memory of a visit to a place. Produce, fruit, vegetables, and other food that is grown. Market, a place where people buy and sell goods. Taxi, a car that is hired to take people to their destination. Bus, a large vehicle that carries people from one place to another. Route, the way that a vehicle or person travels. Hostel, a cheap place to stay, especially for travelers. Hotel, a building where people can stay and eat, especially while they are traveling. Book, to arrange for something to be done or bought. Agent, a person who represents and acts for another person or organization. Cuisine, the style of cooking of a particular country or region. Dish, a particular kind of food that is prepared and served. Grammar rules. Simple sentences. The sentences in the article were short and to the point, using simple vocabulary and grammar structures. For example, Kota Kinabalu is the capital city of the state of Sabah in Malaysia. It is located on the northwest coast of Borneo Island, facing the South China Sea. Subject-verb agreement. The subject and verb in each sentence agreed in number. For example, the city is surrounded by mountains to the east and south, and the South China Sea to the north and west. Kota Kinabalu has many beautiful beaches, perfect for swimming, sunbathing, and water sports. Past tense. The past tense was used to describe events that happened in the past. For example, the British East India Company established a trading post in Kota Kinabalu in 1881. The city was occupied by the Japanese from 1942 to 1945. Present tense. The present tense was used to describe events that are happening now or that happen regularly. For example, Kota Kinabalu is a popular tourist destination, known for its beautiful beaches, tropical rainforests, and Mount Kinabalu, the highest mountain in Southeast Asia. The city is also a major agricultural center, with the production of palm oil, rubber, and cocoa. Future tense. The future tense was used to describe events that will happen in the future. For example, visitors can hike to the summit of Mount Kinabalu or take a guided tour. Kota Kinabalu will remain the capital of Sabah